Hello guys, it's Diddley here, and today I just want to talk a little bit about my main problem with Far Cry 3. Now, a lot of people are calling this game of the year, and to some extent I can agree with them, despite the fact I think that the multiplayer is extremely bland and is bettered by any other shooter that's on the market at the moment. And same goes with the co-op, that is very average. But despite all that, I can agree with them. I think what Ubisoft have created in terms of the world and the characters and the voice actors, I think is absolutely incredible. But before I go into what I think the problem is, let me just tell you a little bit about Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, I have had GTA 4 since release, and I bought all the DLCs as soon as they came out, and I've put countless hours into GTA, and I've had so much fun with it, but I have not once played the story at all. I think I've seen my brother play about 3, maybe 4 hours of the story from the main game and all the DLCs, but personally I have not been interested. So how can I still be enjoying GTA after all this time it's been released? And let's face it, it's been a long time. Even the DLCs have been out for a while now. How can I still enjoy that without participating in the story at all? Well, the answer is very simple, and this applies with Red Dead Redemption as well. Rockstar gave us an online free mode, which means myself and 15 other players can jump online. We can go and explore this world, mess around in this virtual playground that they've created without any consequences at all, and generally just enjoy the place that they've made. Now, what Ubisoft have done with Far Cry 3 is taken everything that I think is awesome about the game, which has got a massive open world, all these random animal encounters, a hell of a lot of NPCs and vehicles, the works. They've taken all of that, and instead of deciding, I'm sure a few people might like to do this with their friends online, what they've done is condensed it into a linear, objective-based co-op. Now, the co-op is not too bad, and it's definitely worth giving it a shot. If you're going to be getting this game as a present over Christmas, or if you're going to pick it up in a sale afterwards, it's definitely worth giving it a try because, hey, the mode's there, why not try it out? However, my main disappointment came from the fact that I was playing the single player, and then I got invited to an online co-op game with a few of my friends. Now, from going from doing this kind of thing, which is C4 in a hang glider and dropping it onto a bunch of enemies' heads and watching it blow up and set fire to the jungle, to then being restricted along certain paths that I have to take to go for an objective that I really couldn't care less about, is very disappointing. Now, in the back of my mind, I'm kind of hoping that Ubisoft will release it as a separate DLC, and although I will be pissed that I have to pay for a feature that should have been in the game from the start, if you give me the ability to go and explore this massive open world that you've created with 3 of my friends, I will be absolutely ecstatic. Now, I'm just going to take this commentary to a slightly personal level. I'm sure there's going to be a few people out there that can agree with me and see my point of view here. I'm not working at the moment, but my last job role was a customer service agent on a telephone, basically dealing with complaints about missed deliveries and why their order turned up when they're on the toilet and they couldn't wipe their arse fast enough to get down to the door, and all sorts of crap that I wasn't interested in. But when you're at work, or when you're at school or college or wherever you are, when you're listening to a boss or a customer or a teacher or a lecturer, you do the best that you can while you're there, because you're either getting paid or you're getting an education from it, or you're going to be benefiting some way from the activity that you're doing. Now, when it comes to gaming, the last thing I want to do after a long day at work or a long day at college, wherever you are, is come home and be told exactly what to do. Now, it's not so bad if you're immersed into a story, but I'm not the kind of guy that can do that. I've been gaming for about 25 years now, and I've kind of seen a lot of stories come and go, and there's a lot of repetition, that sort of thing. And I don't really have the attention span for it anymore, I'll be honest with you. Although Far Cry 3 has got one of the most likeable bad guys I've ever seen, with the best voice acting that I have ever seen, I cannot get immersed in that story, because when I jump onto a game after that long day, all I want to do is mess about without fear of any real world consequences. Now, I guarantee you, if you go to work or to college or to school tomorrow and you try and flamethrow your boss in the face, you will be arrested and you will be put into prison for a very long time. Now, gaming should be about that escapism. I should be able to come here and do whatever I want, work out my frustration throughout the day, and I should be able to do that with my friends online and have a good time. And I do think that Ubisoft have dropped the ball massively with the exclusion of a free mode co-op. Fingers crossed they're going to bring it in the future. I really do hope they do. If you agree with me, obviously comment below, let Ubisoft know. We've got to try and get this in as a DLC, and although I don't want to pay for it, I really want that mode. So hell, you know, I will pay it. I'll do it right now. Ubisoft, I will pay you right now if you tell me that you are going to release an online co-op free mode. Right, that's it from me. I do hope you've enjoyed this commentary / rant, and if you are picking up Far Cry, it is a great game. Try not to dwell too much on the ramblings of a frustrated gamer who cannot listen to orders and doesn't have the attention span to finish a story, because that's just me and all this is just my opinion. Now obviously we've got Christmas coming up, so I don't know how many videos I'll be putting out, but if I don't speak to you before, I do hope you all have a great Christmas, and if you're not celebrating for whatever reason, then I hope you have a great break and an awesome time with all your families and friends. I've been Diddley, and I will see you in the next video.